Hi everyone, Phovos here. Today I'd like to discuss Mann vs Machine. If you have ever played Mann vs Machine before the Two Cities update, you might remember how bad playing Medic was. Medics were essentially useless, which is a stark opposite to normal gameplay. The only vaguely effective loadout relied on getting crit trade goopers as fast as possible, but even then people would prefer another heavy or demo man instead. Thankfully, the Two Cities updates made it so medics were actually useful again. The ability to reanimate people and bring them back to life speeds up otherwise quite slow gameplay, and the addition of the projectile shield means you've got something other than the map to hide behind when the scary giant rocket soldiers come. Sharing canteens is pretty awesome as well. Of course, this shook up the MVM meta quite a bit. People were willing to let medics play, which is more than can be said for spies and snipers. Soldiers also had a bigger role to play with the ability to stun robots on direct hits. But more importantly, we were also given incentives to play MVM in the form of kill streak kits. Sadly, they do need a bit of grinding to complete, but the kits have always been a fun, classy way of decorating your weapon without looking over the top. As well as the gameplay and loot additions, the Two Cities updates brought 2 MVM maps and made Snakewater official. Oh, and there was also the Golden Frying Pan too. But after the Two Cities updates, there were very few other updates or changes in general to Mann vs Machine. Later changes did help out snipers with red money that is automatically collected, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is minor bug fixes or nerfing the pyro and the air blast bots because they kill the tanks too quickly with the phlogistonator. With no new content, Mann vs Machine died. There are still some people grinding for kill streak kits and Australian weapons, but there's nothing going on with the actual game mode. It's to be expected when you stop paying attention to, well, anything really. But part of MVM does live on in competitive matchmaking. You see, the whole co-op system made for MVM was clearly repurposed and revamped for creating and joining teams in matchmaking with a lot of reused assets. Sadly though, the whole game mode is pretty much dead. There is one final hope for Mann vs Machine in the form of the Iron Gauntlet community updates, but considering how previous community updates have gone, I don't have very high hopes for it. It's a shame because MVM has a lot of potential. It offers a challenging but less stressful change of pace, as well as a ton of ways Valve can continue monetising it in the form of loot and new Australian weapons. Oh well. As always, Valve has let a good idea fall by the wayside because they can't be bothered to update it anymore. I hope matchmaking doesn't end the same way. This was Phovos of the Spoof of Legend, signing out.